Hey guys, and welcome to another Binding of Isaac Repentance run on File 2. Today, I think I'm going to start an Eden run. And we start suboptimal tear rate, above average damage, Anarchist Cookbook, Polydactyl, an envy fight in our first room. We're a little slow. We don't have any red health. And if you've heard me talk at all before, I am maybe a little annoyingly so bellyaching about the woes of the floor 1 envy fight. And you can kind of see it in full effect here. We are slowly chiseling away. Yep, we're gonna be here for a little while. Yep, this is the game for the moment. Nothing crazy difficult about it, just a little on the annoying side. However, that being said, Shoop de Whoop is very welcome. Shoop de Whoop allows you to fire a brimstone laser. It's a 2-room charge. Very nice. Not necessarily an item that you take all the way to the end of a run, but early on, especially right here in the beginning of this run, it's a welcome take. Get cancer here. There is no reason not to take cancer. We don't have red health that can get in the way of protecting soul hearts. I'll line up a few here. Try to do as much effect with that brimstone laser. Gonna try, as I say quite a bit, I do suffer from being a little too frugal with my active items. I'm gonna try and correct that. Try to do a little better. Try to learn. Try to grow as a player. You can always learn to play this game. You can never be too good at Binding of Isaac. And by the way, that is not me saying that I am good at Binding of Isaac. Don't get me wrong. I think our secret room is to the right of this room. We do have a lot of resources here to take advantage of. I'm going to think about that for a bit. I'm going to do a bunch of damage there. Try to get this room under control before things spread out and get complicated. I'm going to try to take care of these guys, minimize the amount of spiders I have to deal with. Happy to see our boss room. I will probably explore a little bit more, get myself a full charge. Or actually, as I say that, we're in a large room, so we're going to end up getting a full charge at the end of this. So, yeah, I think let's pop in and see what we get. Duke of Flies. As you can see, Shoop de Whoop does a very nice job with Duke of Flies. I took my unintentional damage, and you can kind of see that once I get hit, I got this blue aura around my character. That is cancer in effect. Jesus juice, very nice. So what that blue aura does is you get half damage after that, like the wafer. In the beginning floors, it's not really a major deal because, well, things do half-heart damage anyway. But in the later floors, very appreciated. I'm going to go a little risky. I'm going to bomb in here. I'm going to assume I'm going to get a bomb. Excellent. Yep, that was definitely a good call. One more time for the risk. I'm going to go for secret room here. Get ourselves a chest, a key. Not too bad. I like sitting on 5 keys. We're not going to have to worry about missing on shop or item rooms. And if we find golden chests, we can take advantage of that. No curse. I like to see that. A little tricky here. Take care of those spiders before any of them can super jump across the room at me. I like finding my item room right off the bat. We're going to take a peek in there. Fire Mind can be a controversial item. I think, considering we have cancer, I'm actually going to take it. Fire Mind gives you the flame effect on your tears. They set enemies on fire for damage, and then they have a chance to explode, which is tied to your luck stat. So, you can see right there. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that Doom explosion mod. I kinda like that. Take a cheat here over the rocks. Let's shoot the whoop. Yeah, so this is kind of a situation that Fire Mind's a little rough because I don't necessarily want to poke my head in there and point blank that enemy. But, yeah, see? So there are costs to an item like Fire Mind, but in a boss fight, you can absolutely do some substantial damage. I'd like that soul heart. Don't have the money yet. Let's keep going. I'm actually going to sit here. Kind of sucks with our low tier rate, but I'm going to farm a little bit. Yeah, we just need one more payout. A little tedious, but we got one. Maybe we'll luck out and get another one before it's all over. Nice. Yep, I'm gonna double back. I'm gonna take that soul heart. Now, considering this Eden start didn't give us red health, it is beginning to appear that the strategy may be to go angel rooms this run. We'll see. I'm gonna save my shoop de whoop for the boss. Gotta be careful. Both of those spider hits, I was certainly in the range of an explosion if it occurred. Alright. Lighted over him. Not a hard boss. Gotta stay out of the path of the ghost. I do get magic scab, which is health. But I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna go angel path. Curse of the Maze. Not a terrible curse to deal with. Ooh, gotta be careful there. Trying to maintain control of half the room. Yeah. Alright. Almost got myself with that shoop de whoop. I almost got myself on that fly. This can be kind of a tricky room. You gotta kind of stutter your walk so that you become a target, and then you outstep that target by just a little bit. Yeah. Virus is an excellent pickup for us at this point. We needed the speed up. The other benefit is you do poison damage on contact. I was thinking perhaps our secret room was to the north. See me kind of juking there a little bit. North of this room, we were Curse of the Amazing, proving that I am incorrect. In that case, I'm going to make my way back. I'm going to bomb this guy. Got bombs back, actually, and we get deal chance. We got 42% chance for an angel deal, which I like to see. Alright. This probably would have been a candidate for Shoop de Whoop with that champion there. Oop. But what's done is done. Gonna pop in here. Very much so a use for Shoop de Whoop with all those grouped enemies. Alright, I'm gonna try to be a little methodical about this and not approach where I end up causing an explosion that will set off one of those mushrooms and get me with the poison. Let's have a look at this challenge payout. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this build. Let's do it. Not exactly worth it for a Mega Troll Bomb, but maybe the end will give us some kind of a payout that'll make it worth our while. You see, the other advantage of Fire Mind is on the explosion occurrence, you do get fires, which stay behind and deal damage as they walk into them. The fires are also great for blocking projectiles, so if you have an enemy that engages in a bullet hell style... Ooh, we Curse of the Maze right in. Well, we're here. We're doing it. Yeah, so... the projectiles get blocked by the fire stays on the target, causes consistent damage. It's really not a terrible item. The only thing is I suppose it's a bit like Bob's Brain, where you're doing the damage, but at the cost of the fact that it can bite you if you don't time your shots well, or, you know, situationally you get burned a bit by it. Ha, nice pun. Ooh, we almost got one on that, but got lucky. I'm gonna drop a bomb and cut down Carrying Queen. Yeah, a little tricky with the forward-facing block. The fire has actually done quite a bit of damage for us here. Ooh, and there we have a double tap. But it's alright. Get a little health. We have not got an item or shop yet, so we're gonna go check those out. Woo! I'm getting cornered. Alright. Okay, I am proving the downfall of Fire Mind right now. So, need to reel it in, clean it up. By process of elimination, our shop has to be this way. As you can see, we picked up Daddy Longlegs, which is a familiar that stays off screen and then on a regular time will come down with some damage. This is the kind of room where if you just spray, you can get in a lot of trouble. I don't have enough money to do anything here. I'm just gonna throw a couple pennies in there. I'm gonna take 5 cents to the next floor. Alright. So far this run we have had a bounty of health that we have been taking advantage of. I gotta tell you, I almost didn't do that, and boy am I glad I did. We get Magic Mush. We get a massive damage multiplier. Let's go. Alright. All my concerns about this run have more or less evaporated at this point. We can still have some rough things happen to us this run, but our survivability has gone up tremendously. The only thing we could really start to work on is maybe getting some tiers up to get our damage output up even more, but with the addition of Magic Mush, it is looking pretty good for this run. We got 15 cents. Let's take a look in here. So, the jar, it's a way to carry red health. I'm not even the slightest bit worried about that. I'm gonna put some pennies in my dono machine. 260. Well on our way. What color was that pill? Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could just double up on a decent pill, but I'm happy to just have a neutral pill. Alright, don't get too close. Skirt the sides. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs, for putting in the assist down there. Ooh. Yep, one of the benefits with Daddy Longlegs, you can kind of allow for some remote damage if you don't want to get up close, or if you have an elusive enemy. Secret room's kind of looking like it's to the right of that room. Let's take a peek. Yeah, let's go for it. It is not. Yeah, I bit on the bait. That's alright. Well, we gave ourselves 5 cents for the entry to this floor, which will let us get an arcade. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this demon beggar instead of the blood donation machine, because you get yourself a amazing devil pool item just like that. We get Mom's Perfume, which is awesome. We get a fire rate up. Yeah, we're not doing boss rush, so I would have loved to have just cranked up the speed of the run and made it, but I don't think it's happening. And considering we have Fire Mind, that's gonna kind of put a damper on that. So I don't have a problem with farming a little money here while we have the red health. Take another quick look in here. Yeah, it's a little min-max, but I'm kind of trying to get myself close to 15 cents so that on the next floor I know we can take advantage of the shop. I'm actually gonna... Ooh, I gave him a penny by accident, but I'm actually gonna take the deal chance, and I was kind of hoping for some more consumables. I'm gonna do this as well. Friendship necklace. I just want to see something really quick. Yeah, okay. It would have been a little funny if they tried to get the Daddy Longlegs to do a circle. So we got a challenge, curse room. Not really interested in sacrificing a heart to it. We don't have a good setup for that sacrifice room. Get myself in a position to use that, because we're going to get a full charge after this large room. Boy, am I glad I did that bomb on that mushroom spot. You gotta believe sometimes. Sometimes you bomb and bomb and bomb and you don't get anything, and then once in a while you get that magical moment where there it is. Golden keys a little late to the party. So yeah, I think we do this. Yep. Let's check out our boss room. Well, we got one of them down in one shot. If I had spin down dice, I'd be pretty super happy right now, but all the same, toothpicks are great. Boy, we take the Holy Mantle. I wish we had the statues unlocked, but hey, looking good. Yeah, can't really complain about anything on this run. 2 golden chests with 3 keys. I'm gonna hold off. Alright. I mean, I'm sitting here right now thinking, what do I need to improve this run? Ooh. Ah, perfect. Holy Mantle demonstrates how nice it is to have the... Oh my god. Our first lucky penny of the file and a crawl space. This is a absolutely blessed run. There is no complaints here at all. I mean, I'm kind of sitting here, what would I ask for in this run? And the answer is just like, nah, I'm good. I am good. I mean, sure. We could take flight. We could take homing. We could take pyromaniac, so we wouldn't have to worry about the blowback from fire mine. But I mean, honestly, let's just not even be greedy. We have an amazing build right now. Alright. And Kane's Other Eye, you could arguably say not a great grab considering we have Fire Mind, but it's okay. It's alright. We are going to be fine. We've got Cancer. Get Contagion. Hey, not a bad pick. Contagion, when you successfully kill the first enemy of the room, it will cause that enemy to die in a cloud, as you can see, and any enemy that is caught in that cloud will more or less pass that contagion and then die. So you can sort of chain the enemy deaths together. Just a way to kind of clear a room out, especially a crowded room. Kind of helps you out with the crowded rooms. Golden Horseshoe. We are on Depths 1. Liberty Cap is excellent, but I'm going to take Golden Horseshoe for a double item. Realize I don't have a bomb for that. And we're good with that room. I would like to find a bomb to get to that. I kind of have been noticing that I've been a little lax with my bomb use. Maybe we'll get a payout before we leave this floor. Got one more room here. Well, let's take a peek in here. Monstro 2. Monstro 2 is about to lose his health in a hurry. Yep, I was able to play fairly aggressively because of Holy Mantle. Pairs well. Magic 8 Ball, as I think I've said in the past, it's a great grab on most runs, but with this one we do not have planetariums, so kind of loses some of its value. You know, one thing I can do... Hold on a sec. I have a Chariot card. I can do that. No soul hearts or anything, but it was worth a look. Not too upset with that. I'm not too upset with anything. I have Magic Mush and Holy Mantle. Alright. Here's a room where Holy Mantle may come in handy if our gameplay is a little lax. Don't need it, but I'm happy to have the security. Oop. That's a room that punishes you when you rush. flap here. Remember that's there. We may take advantage of it. These Doom explosions are giving me flashbacks. Alright, take a look in our curse room since we have Holy Mantle. Tower card is not really something I'm interested in carrying. I heard the laugh, that is the hands coming down. Got a couple bombs, glad to see that. I'm gonna try to be a little more frugal in the use. I probably should have taken those actually, but yeah, no need. Yeah, oop, didn't see you guys there. So, as you can see, Holy Mantle is picking up the slack for my sloppy gameplay. Mulligan is an awesome grab. We get flies that can occur, I believe it's every 6 kills you get a fly. I think that's the way that works. I'm gonna look actually. I'm interested. 1 in 6 chance, that's what it is. And with this build, with Magic Mush and the increased damage we got, that's excellent. We're gonna have flies that do double our damage. Yeah, I thought our iframes could take care of that. Haven't found our shop yet. We lost boss rush with our slow gameplay, so we might as well take a look. We've got 25 cents. Worst case scenario, we take it and throw it in the dono machine. If there is a dono machine. I could sneak in here, grab a health, grab the other health. May go back and... Oh, that's an interesting setup for a room. Ah, well, never mind. It's worth a look, but we don't get a dono machine, we don't get a shop. But honestly, that's fine. I have 0 room for any complaint at this point. I'm gonna take what we have. I'm gonna bring it to the boss fight. And I have a feeling we're gonna make quick work of Mom's foot. If I get an opportunity, I thought maybe I could get one of the eyes with the brimstone. Well, we don't need the golden horseshoe anymore because there's no more item rooms. So we might as well take Perfection, Book of Revelations. I think it's time to say farewell to Shoop de Whoop. It served us well. Let's move on. Book of Revelations, every use gives you a soul heart. So now we have an ability to generate HP, which is excellent. We are making some explosions there. The other side effect of it is increased deal chance, overall deal chance. And the other side effect is it has a high probability of turning the boss fight of the floor you're on into a horseman fight if you use it on the floor. You have to use it to proc that, I believe. So in this case, it's probably going to lead us into conquest or death for the boss of this floor. And then that's going to give us a scripted drop of either Ball of Bandages or Cube of Meat. Which, hey, getting an orbital at this point, I think is an excellent item. So the other thing that it could drop, if it's Conquest fight, would be White Pony, which gives you flight. It is Conquest. I might as well use the Revelations. Didn't realize we had a full charge, and he melts away. So White Pony is just like regular Pony, except you get a it's almost like Crack the Sky. It's the beams of light that come down. I'm gonna just stick with Book of Revelations. Yeah, arguably the flight and the invincibility of the charge attack and the charge attack itself with the beams of light is an impressive offensive and utility item. But I think considering we have Cancer and we have Fire Mind that may cause us some self-inflicted damage, having the ability to make HP is pretty valuable. Alright. Well, we got Holy Mantle, so if we screw this up, it's no big loss, but we manage it. We found a dead end. Take a peek in this chest, why not? And get our bomb back. We have come to the long, winding dead end on the right side of this floor. Back to the starting room. Let's pick a different direction. We'll go left. Alright. Probably should have kicked that right up or down, but didn't really have the reaction time. That's alright. Yes, thank you so much. Holy Mantle. This feels like a secret room location to me. It is not, however. I was baited. Take a look at this small room here. Ahaha! Very, very interesting. Rare closet. So as you can see, the Eternal chest will just continue to open until you get a no item opening. They can have items in them, pedestal items. Didn't get so lucky with ours, but hey, that's alright. And with this run, unlike any of our other runs, we have reached the end of the scripted beginning floors where you come to the end of the Mom's Heart fight. Unlike those other times we come to it where we're locked into Devil Deal chances, we actually have the ability to proc an Angel Deal chance. If we open the Devil Deal, just like our other runs, we will have a pathway to Shoal opened up. However, if we get an Angel Deal instead, the Beam of Light that heads to the Cathedral will open up, which will be our first trip to the Cathedral. I'm kind of hoping for it. If I see the ability to boost our chances, I will, but it doesn't look like we'll get it. I get 15 bombs. I'm going to take a long shot at Super Secret Room. Nope. I could farm a little bit more and look for it, but I think we're going to go to the fight. Alright. Alright, took our first mantle shot. You can kind of see what I was talking about with the fire. We are completely protected over here. We've got ourselves an Angel proc, so the run continues. You can see we do not have any Angel items to take, but we get the pathway to the Cathedral. Alright. So our first trip, which way to the boss room? Well, I can tell you, it's not this way. And we are fully stacked with health. We don't need that half soul heart. So we're starting to see some new enemies. See these bishops in the corners? They provide a shield for all other enemies in the room. So you have to deal with them first. We will not be taking Cursed Skull. Those guys, I don't remember their names, but they cause a beam of light to come down and strike at random places. Very effective at hitting us if you're unaware. I didn't mention it, but since we got perfection, our rate of explosion tiers has skyrocketed because our luck is just so high with perfection. I was going to talk some more about perfection, and I'm not superstitious, but we'll just leave it at that. One thing to note while we're in this room, these purple fires with the homing shots, they only get one shot. So, unlike a lot of other fires that attack you in the game, if you see one of these shoot its shot at you, that's it. You don't have to worry anymore. So, you may want to keep that in mind when you're in a room with those. Strength guard. I mean, we might as well take strength guard. I am just realizing now that at the beginning of this run, we had polydactyl. A couple times during this run, I have seen cards and pills and whatnot that most likely we should have been carrying with us. It's alright. It's not a big deal. It is a little funny, though, that all the way at the beginning of this run, I saw that and did not take advantage or even really acknowledge it for the whole run. I feel pretty good about this way. What did I just say? So, let us full clear the first cathedral that we go to. Alright, see that shield in effect? Gotta take down that bishop before anything else can happen in that room. I'm gonna play it a little safe. Don't want to have anything blow up in my face. I'm gonna blow this Markruk up. I don't need a soul heart, but we could get smaller rock, which I would absolutely take if I found it. The funny thing is with Mega Mush, we didn't really get a lot of damage ups. We got some, and we're doing great, but we didn't get a ton. Kind of funny. Alright. I see no reason not to jump into our Isaac fight, so let's do it. I'm going to pop the strength card. No real reason to pop Hangman. I might just do it. Why not? But probably just spam my card button. Alright. You can kind of see the same principle applies to the Isaac fight. We get the protection from the fires. Nice. Avoid the beams of light. Start spamming those tiers. Got you in a corner. Gotta avoid that. And we got him. Maintain perfection. We get our first Isaac kill. Get our first cathedral visit. You'll love to see it. What a great run. Alright, we get blank card. That is a GG, if I ever did say. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.